Hey, it's Matt with Midwest Guns and Gear, and I've got another 80s flashback that I'm bringing up today. I grabbed this out of the vault over the weekend, and one that's kind of fun to shoot. I don't get it out too often, but when I got in the vault, it was kind of staring at me, so I figured why not. So we're going to take a look at the Kimmel AP9, also known as the AA Arms AP9, and I think it looks a little bit like a KG99 or a Tech 9. Very, very similar. I think that was the look they were kind of going for. This came out in 1988, and it was made by AA Arms. Kimmel Industries is the one that actually distributed it, and it's a 9mm. It's got a 5-inch barrel. They also made a Target version that had a 12-inch barrel, later a 11-inch barrel. Why you would want a 12 or 11-inch barrel on one of these, unless you were going to SBR it, you know, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But these were, like I said, very similar to, you know, Tech 9 is what most people, you know, see this kind of think of. Now the Tech 9 had a threaded barrel, these did not. Later models of these were made until 1994 when they were banned by the assault weapons ban, but before that a lot of states had already banned these. Now these are a fun gun to shoot, but not necessarily a great weapon. Anything like this where you've got the large magazine, once it gets loaded you've got quite a bit up here, it's a little front heavy on it. I mean, two-handed, yeah, you know, a lot of people would kind of hold them like this, but the problem is with these, it's a plastic lower, and when you had a lot of stress down here, these would start to get some cracks. That was one complaint that these had a lot. My only complaint I've really had with this, and I have put quite a few rounds through it, is this particular one is notorious for when I would put round in there, get it ready to go, first shot would never fire. I'd always get a click. Now I could pull the mag out, pull it back, put the same round in, and just recock it. Then it would fire flawlessly, never had an issue. But it was always those first rounds that, you know, it was pretty common with mine. Now I'm not saying all of these do it, but mine was pretty has always kind of done that. Now, you know, these, you see this or the Tech 9 or the ones that kind of look like this, you'd see these in was it Big Trouble in Little China? I think at Archer, I think Lana had 2 of these in 1 or 2 episodes. Miami Vice, of course, I'm sure you'd see the bad guys carrying these quite a bit, and numerous other movies in the late 80s, 90s. You get these, the M11, the MAC-10s, little kind of the fun-looking little pistols. And like I said, it is fun to shoot. If SBRs come off of the NFA list, then this and quite a few other toys that I have are going to get a little bit of a facelift. But as for now, this isn't something that, you know, I want to put the money into, so I've never really considered it. I mean, maybe depending on how much paperwork, once it goes to a 0 tax stamp, I might, you know, try to do something with this. But controls on this, safety. Lower is plastic, very cheaply made. The upper is solid steel and actually very nicely made when you take these apart. Magazines, now these will not work with the Tech 9 magazines. If you look around on the internet, a lot of people will say that, you know, they will. These have their own magazines. The one I have here is actually a Sumi magazine, but those aren't compatible right out the box, and that's all I'm going to say there, because otherwise YouTube will take this video down. But the Tech-9, if you're buying these, I mean, there's plenty of these mags out here for the AP9, and make sure you get the AP9, not the Tech-9, because some of them may fit, but a majority of them are not going to fit. And then, you know, you got to figure out what you got to do to make them work, and that's just not fun. So that's a little look at the Kimmel AP9. I've had this since, I think I bought it in 92, 91, something like this. It was at the gun store and it was cheap. But we are gonna take it down to the range. Speaking of it being fun to shoot, we're gonna go down right now, so come join me. We're down at the range. Got a few rounds in the mag right now. And let me get some PPE on. Safety first. And we'll put a few rounds down range. And that's a look at the Kimmel AP9. Actually not a bad shooting gun, fairly accurate. I mean, we're not that far away from the targets, but still, I mean, better than what some of these guns that were out like this can do. Hope you enjoyed it. It's Matt with Midwest Guns and Gear. If you enjoy the content on the channel, please consider giving us a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel. You ever had one of these, or ever wanted one of these? Tell me what you think about it. Tell me about it. Always love to hear. Till next time, have a great day.